These days, a scroll through social media can feel like a trip through a digital doctor's office.
Yeah, every swipe seems to come with a new warning about something we're eating, drinking, or just plain doing wrong. So medical experts say there are real positives to social media. It can help people learn about health topics and connect with others going through similar experiences.
But they also warn that misinformation spreads quickly online, and emotionally charged content can make us think a problem is bigger or scarier than it really is. That's why they encourage people to check trusted sources and think critically before taking health advice to heart.
Yeah, and speaking of social media, first it was carbs, then it was sugar. Now the internet has a new food villain, seed oils. Yeah. Some people say they're fueling everything from inflammation to chronic disease, while others insist they're getting an unfair bad rap.
Yeah, so Dr. Natalie Gentile, co-founder of Direct Care Physicians of Pittsburgh and founder of Rebel Wellness, is here to cut through the noise and tell us what's really worth paying attention to. This conversation is everywhere. It's all over social media. Yes. And so for people who don't know what a seed oil is, because there's so many oils out there, what are they?
Seed oils are having their time, and not in a good way, right? So seed oils are coming from things like canola oil, if you've heard of it, olive oil, avocado oil, soybean oil. These are all examples, and they're coming from seeds, essentially. And so they're very processed and refined to create these oils.
Vegetable oil,
Vegetable
right,
oil is a huge one. Yes.
Yeah. So I should say, we talked earlier, I am all over social media. So I am seeing these things. I even mentioned you, Joe Rogan has gone on record about saying these are bad. They're talking about things like inflammation, cancer-causing agents. So before we get into maybe what's good and bad about them, what are they saying is bad about them?
So the takeaways are a lot of those big buzz terms. They're toxic, they're deadly, they're pro-inflammatory, and you shouldn't have them at all. So if you take away nothing else from our chat today, I want to bring down the sensationalism around seed oils, and we're going to debunk some of those concerns.
That's good. Okay, so let's talk about that. And tell us about also, does it depend whether, if they cause inflammation or if they don't, how they're used?
Yes, exactly. So it's all about the vehicle.
Yeah.
It's all about the vehicle with food. Here's what I mean. How are seed oils getting to your body? We have so many ultra-processed foods in our dietary pattern, right? They're everywhere. Seed oils are in these foods. Those are not health-promoting foods. We know that.
Right. But in other words, the center of the store, right?
Exactly.
Not the outside of the store.
Yes, but if we go to the periphery and we're eating produce and we maybe use some of the seed oils cooking those foods, that's a different story. So we've got our high, reheated foods, our highly fried foods, processed foods with seed oils can cause problems. But if we're using it in our cooking, at their baseline, they are not bad for you. Okay, this is important to note.
Yeah. And you know what? So one of the first things that I think of when we hear these kinds of things is these have been around for centuries. Needless to say, why all of a sudden is it like, oh my gosh, they're bad? Two-part question. Are there studies, medical studies, as a doctor that you've seen that says they're bad? Or are you just seeing this as, oh, let's invent something to talk about, or a combination of both?
Sure. So I think there's always in the wellness world, they're trying to find something to demonize, right? Because that's clickable, that can go viral, and people get really amped up about it.
Right.
We have a global problem with chronic disease in our country. No one's going to argue that. And so we're always trying to find a way to help. We've got family members who are sick. Why is that? What's going on? So I understand the reasoning behind trying to demonize certain things or find a cause.
Yeah.
But here's the issue with the studies around seed oils. Like most things in nutrition, it's really hard to do studies that isolate one thing and figure out if it's a problem, because we are very complex human beings. We've got a lot going on. We also have a general population that's not moving as much, that's not managing stress as well, that's overburdened in a lot of ways. So those things play into our health just as much as nutrition, right? It's a mixture of a lot of issues here. So I don't think we can nail down one thing.
Got it.
When we look at the studies around seed oils, a lot of them are not done great. So even, they're not well-powered studies, for example, or they have a really high dropout rate. And so when we even do something like what's called a meta-analysis, meaning we look at all the studies, if you don't have good quality studies to do an analysis on, it's not going to be very helpful. Okay? So the data is not so much there to say good or bad. It is important to understand, again, where we're getting these seed oils from. Okay? And if we're looking at things like omega saturated, saturated fat, unsaturated fat, omega-3 fatty acids, you hear these words. The seed oils are going to give us those omega-6 fatty acids, omega-3 fatty acids, but it's where you get them from. So if you're getting them from our, our healthy fish sources, our nuts, our seeds, those things can be really beneficial.
Yeah.
And cutting down on those ultra-processed foods.
Absolutely. Okay, so if I'm grocery shopping, I'm in the grocery store, I'm filling up my cart, and I want oils to cook with or to maybe drizzle on my salad, what should I pick up?
Yeah, I tend to lean toward olive oil. I use avocado oil at home a lot as well. So those are the oils that I tend to use, and I monitor how much I'm using. It's really easy. I'm Italian to take olive oil and just go like glug, 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 and look the other way.
Right.
So being mindful, right? A tablespoon of using that in your cooking is not going to be harmful in the long run. Especially, what are you cooking? Are you cooking high fiber foods? Are you getting your beans, your greens, your fruits, your veg in there? These things all balance together.
Yeah.
All right, so is it the bottom line, if I'm hearing you correctly, it isn't don't use these. In other words, when you're going to Giant Eagle, Walmart, wherever, you're going by all of the oils there, don't pass them up, because we obviously need them for cooking, right? But what? Because I want to sum up if I get at the end. You just like everything have to do moderation. Yeah. And it's okay to use in your own cooking. You just don't want to buy it in processed food. I'm just trying to sum it up for my head.
And trying to avoid those processed foods if possible, eating more fresh food from the ground. And you can use them in cooking. If you are trying to avoid oils in general, I mean, these are high caloric foods.
They are,
right?
I was going to say
regardless,
that.
they're very calorie dense. So if you're trying to cut back on that, vegetable broth, water, you can use those for sauteing and cooking as well.
Water.
Yeah.
So good.
But no, great advice. Great advice. So the bottom line takeaway, a lot of buzz out there. Don't let it freak you out at the end of the day.
Just like with most things.
Right.
That's right. Yeah.
Good stuff. Thank you, doctor.
Thank you.